Hey guys, in this lesson, I want to cover the 3 different types of Amazon ads that are currently available through Seller Central. So to view these, go into the Advertising tab, click on Campaign Manager, and then you'll see there's 3 different types. So sponsored products, sponsored brands, and sponsored display. There used to only be one type, sponsored products. About a year ago, they rolled out sponsored brands, and a few months ago, they rolled out sponsored display in beta. And I want to explain to you guys what each of these are. So sponsored products is the most common. That's what we'll be spending most of our time discussing. And what it looks like is after you make a search on Amazon, you see right here, sponsored, sponsored, sponsored. Those are 3 locations where they show sponsored ads, and sometimes it's more than 3. Sometimes only 1 or 2. Other times it's like 5 or quite a bit. So that's one placement for the sponsored ads. If I scroll down to the bottom, I'll see that there's some more sponsored ads. There's 5 more down here at the bottom. And then the other place that they put the sponsored product ads are these spots right here. So we have one spot right here, one spot right here. And then if I scroll down a little bit more, I see sponsored products related to this item. And let's see. It looks like there's a few more here, sponsored products related to this item. So all of those locations that I just showed, so all these ones on the detail page that I just showed, as well as these are the most important ones, these 3 at the top of the search results, those are all sponsored products, all right? Now, sponsored brands is a little bit different. I do believe you have to have brand registry in order to use it. And this placement is this one right here at the top. All right, so this is a sponsored brand. So this middle one, sponsored brands. When these first came out, they were very inexpensive. Lately, I haven't had that much success with them as far as running them at a high profitability. But this is one location. I feel a little bit bad about clicking on this person's ad, but we'll do it anyway. So right here, if I click Shop Forever Products, it takes me to kind of like this little product storefront style page. And then if I click on just an individual one, don't worry, they only charged them once. If I click on an individual one, it takes me that single individual page. All right. Last, there are sponsored display. And vendors have had access to sponsored display for a while. For the vendors, it shows in a number of different spots, like on your Kindle. I think they even advertise like on Netflix or other places like that, as well as these different interesting placements on the Amazon search pages. For third parties like us who only have access to Seller Central, the only place that sponsored display are showing right now are off Amazon, which is actually pretty cool. So what happens with these is if someone views your product or a product similar to yours, Amazon will buy ad placements on other websites or through other ad networks, and they'll then show this ad to the customer that's likely to buy your particular product. The customer then would click on that, it would take them back to Amazon, and through there they would purchase your product from Amazon. So this is pretty cool because now you can start targeting your customers when they're off Amazon. Now, there's one other thing I want to speak about, and that is specifically inside of sponsored products. And don't worry, we're going to go into this in more depth. But specifically inside of sponsored products, there's a few different types of targeting or placements. So I can see here that there's automatic targeting versus manual targeting, which just means whether or not Amazon chooses my keywords or I choose my keywords. And then there's also, if I scroll down, there's specific product targeting, which actually isn't just products, but it's also brands or categories. So you can choose what types of brands you want to target or specific categories or specific listings. So I can say like, I specifically want to show my product on this listing, and that's how you would do so. Alternatively, through Amazon's automatic targeting, they may choose to show your product there as well. So throughout this module, we're mainly going to be focusing on sponsored products because it's really just the most effective. So, most people will be spending 99% of their time and money on sponsored products. most people don't really run sponsored brands that much. Sponsored display seems kind of hit or miss, but it's very easy. You just choose your product and hit go. So we'll be spending the majority of this particular module focusing on how to set up sponsored products, the different targeting types, the different placement types, and then ultimately how you can set up your own sponsored products campaigns to win on Amazon. So I'll see you in the next lesson.